Hey, good afternoon, Doc Mila Villaver. Good afternoon, classmates. My name is Christine Jean R. Lee, and I will be your reporter this afternoon. So, for my topic, I will be talking about leadership. So as you can see, I have here two pictures. So in the left portion, we have here people who is holding each other's hand, trying to go down at the upper part of the flag the person holding, the first person is holding. So they're trying and helping each other to reach the upper portion of the flag. So we have leader, it has visions, it empowers, it encourages, and it also has values. So when you say leadership, so what comes into your mind when you hear leadership? So leadership we have here is essentially a continuous process of influencing behavior. So it may be considered in context of mutual relations between a leader and his followers. So leadership is a dynamic process which deserves study. It is a relational process involving interactions among leaders, members, and sometimes outside constituencies. So good leaders are made, not born. So if you have the desire and willpower, you can become an effective leader. So leadership development is an important and a recent issue in the field of management practices. So all of us can become a leader. And all of us are has the willpower. If we desire to become a leader, so we can become an effective leader if we really have this what we call the passion to lead people coming from our different organizations we belong. So we just not be afraid in taking responsibilities and taking different tasks and challenges in order for us to become an effective leader. Okay, so what is the traits approach to leadership? So the trait approach is a way of studying personality that places emphasis on the traits of an individual as markers of personality. Traits and continuing patterns of behavior and thoughts that are generally stable over time. So the trait gives constructive information about leadership. So it can be applied by people at all levels in all types of organizations. So managers can also utilize the information from the theory to evaluate their position in the organization and to assess how their position can be made stronger in the organization. Okay, so examples of the trait approach are personality trait theory include people that view the world as very depressing and negative. So they would be considered as having pessimistic character traits. So according to trait leadership theory, effective leaders have in common a pattern of personal characteristics that support their ability to mobilize others toward a shared vision. So these traits include dimensions of personality and motives, sets of skills and capabilities, and behavior in social relationships. So the trait approach focuses on the leader and not on the followers or the situation. So this approach is concerned with what trait leaders exhibit and who has these traits. So it assumes that it is the leader and his or her personality that are central to the leadership process. So example of a trait leadership. So, those who have self-confidence typically show strong leadership traits in the company. For example, if someone presents their confidence when completing tasks and suggesting new ideas, they may encourage others to replicate the confident behavior. So even us, so, in our small groupings after the big group, as we observe that we have classmates so very self-confident, strong self-confidence. So typically, if we are asked to choose who will be the leader, then automatically we can say that, oh, that particular person has the traits of becoming a good leader. So the confidence that he or she shows in the group will typically give him the the opportunity to be selected as the leader of the group. So we have here the leaders and non-leaders. So we will be learning, if you are the leader, you are humble, tough, confronts nasty problems. We have tolerant of open disagreement. A good leader has strong convictions. And a good leader trusts people, delegates whole important jobs. So wants anonymity for himself, publicity for his organization, and simplifies, make things look easy, and often takes the blame, gives credit to others, and